Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's probably going to be afternoon by the time I upload this. So, good afternoon. um, it's been a day. So, I'm always doing something. So, I woke up early this morning and my daughter's been out of town and she's coming home today. And I got this bright idea to reupholster her headboard today. And so I got started with that and got hit a hiccup and I just couldn't let it go until I got it right. So I'm late. um it was just an idea that I was like, let me see if I could, and I got so into it that I couldn't let it go. Well, mm so that's significant. I don't know. I don't know. I just thought about that. Yeah, to share. I don't know why. But anyway, it's significant. Something about that last thing I just said. It's couldn't let it go. Mm, I don't know. We're gonna see if that come out in the reading. Okay, so I've already been in the bowl, as you can see. I try to do this to, hold cut down on time. So we got a ring, we got an ace of pentacle. This is what I use for ace of pentacle. Wheel of fortune, root chakra, and a leaf. All right. So, of course, we know the ring is about contracts, commitments, long term cycles, promises, sacred unions. The wand is about new beginnings, inspiration, opportunities, career potential, creative projects. I got something else on there. I can't even understand what I'm writing. Anyway, creative spark. All right. And um this wheel of fortune, divine timing, destiny, and turning points. All right. And of course, we know root chakra is about stability, home, work, finances. And the leaf is about growth, renewal, and healing. All right. So some type of commitment is going to bring in, or something you've been doing something you've been committed to for a long time, or something that you committed to has great promise. It's going to bring in, maybe you're going to get a sudden inspiration, or uh, going to lead you to a career path that's guiding towards your destiny. Um, this is going to help your stability go through some type of renewal or transformation. But that's what the charms are saying right now. But let's see what the collective consciousness forecast is saying. All right. So thank you for being here. Let me stop. Thank you all. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all so much. Y'all been there are some, I don't know, who's tuning in every day. I appreciate it. This is one of my passions. I am an artist, so I'm always doing something creative. But this has been uh this is like my life right here. This is my lifeline. I love this and I show up because of that. So thank you so much. Thank you. Um So, the collective consciousness forecast. Today's energy encourages grounded reflection. The Capricorn moon calls for discipline and steady progress, while supportive aspects to Mars, Uranus, and Neptune favor practical action, guided by intuition. Pause before reacting, then move with purpose. All right. The signs that are most impacted by this energy today will be Capricorn, Cancer, Leo, and Aries. So the spiritual lesson we're going to get out of this energy today, y'all, is lasting success is built through quiet consistency. Not con- con- not constant urgency. Wow. Now, I know y'all probably think I be setting these charms up because they be matching. But I'm trying to tell y'all. So I started doing it. I started doing the forecast because, reading the forecast, because I know that the energy that we deal with every day, the energy that we have to work with every day is coming from the you know, the universe. And so that is the frequency that I like to tap into, to rise above, what's actually being done here. I want to know what actions to take as opposed to dealing with the aftermath. You know what I'm saying? So I want to utilize the energy as it's coming in. So that's where I have been reading from. So um so again, I had been doing the charms and not the forecast. But then I was like, let people see that this is the energy. This is not something I'm just, excuse my French, pulling out of my ass. So now to cut back on time, I'm like, okay, I'll do the charms off camera and read the forecast because I added something new to the equation, right? But now it's like the way they match up, I don't want y'all to think this some bullshit. I did not line these up. I literally go in the bowl and swish it around and it come out. And that means that's for my newcomers, because maybe you new to the channel and you ain't seen the process. But yeah, I cannot make the shit up. That totally, what I just read totally uh is in alignment with what's on this table right now. Cause I said something about long-term, long-term contracts. All right. So so when you have a long-term contract, that's something that you committed to. All right. And you're gonna have to have discipline in order to get steady progress. Okay. So I ain't gonna go back through it. But there you go. All right. So um let me get a few of these. Just clarifying, because I got some cards out that I want to read from. But let's see. Let's check it out. Spirit, what you got to say about this? Now, let me look at one thing. Lasting success is built with quiet consistency, not constant urgency. So, yeah, make sure you building something that you don't mind being committed to, because you in it for the you're in it for the long haul. What is this, Spirit? You're in it for the long haul. Let me put this up. So be clear about what you're investing your time in. Yes. You know, I understand you might have to have a little bridge, something to carry you over, but you don't want no quick fix when it comes to something that's near and dear to your heart. All right? You want it to be built to last. Spirit, I feel a card trying to come out. It says peaks reached. Now I'm not gonna keep it, but it says celebrate your achievements and savor the triumph of your ascent. For you've climbed high and earned your view. Okay. Wow. Okay. Now, when I read that, I heard one of the last things I said about when I read when I read energy, I go into ethers. I don't read what's, you know, the lower vibrations of it after it's already been used and now it's being recycled through the people. So this is another thing that spirit is this is why I do these types of readings, so you can rise above what's already in play and catch it. What they say, I just heard it. I heard you. It says the early bird catch the first worm. This why I like to read from that energy, and this is why I like to share from that energy, because if you can catch the downloads or know what the energy is, what it's presenting, before it gets, before it starts getting utilized, you know what I'm saying, like working through other people. If you know what the energy is, you can capitalize off of it and use it for your advantage. So spirit is saying peaks reached. All right. Celebrate your achievements and savor the triumph of your ascent. For you climb high and earn your view. So being able to see things, or your perspective comes into play too. So having this higher perspective, all right, it's allowing you think. Now, I don't know if y'all heard that. That was confirmation. Having this higher perspective is giving you an advantage. All right. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Going forward with new heights. I'm gonna keep it. It says going forward, don't dwell on the past, but focus on creating a brighter future. All right. It says new heights. Let your connection with spirit ground you as you reach for the sky. So again, you connecting with your spirit team, you rising, raising, seeing things from a Christ consciousness, a higher consciousness, viewing things from this higher perspective. All right. So you're like tapped in to a frequency. You're allowing you, or you're allowing yourself to get tapped into a higher frequency. So you can, I saw that spirit. So okay, so you know how a bird, a hawk, catch that wind, it's like a spiral, without flapping its wing, it'll catch a wind, and then it'll just ride it on down. That's what they just showed me. So you catch that you catch it when you rise, when you're seeing things from a higher perspective, when you are aligning yourself with the energy that's presented for the day, you catch it and you ride it on down. Okay, you walk it down. That's what I saw. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Yes. So being committed to tapping into this energy is going to help you be inspired. All right. What is it? What did it say? Let me find it. Okay. It's going to help you take inspired action. All right. And it's like you're going to be able to tap into that creative spark, or take inspired action, catch that potential that's going to lead you to your destiny, or you'll be able, it's going to create a turning point for you or something like that. Yeah, so you can have stability, and your stability, just your, it's going to help stabilize you. It's going to help your stability so you can have a renewal. All right. Yes, it says flames of passion on the bottom of the deck. I'm going to stop it right there. They want me to use some different cards. Okay. So that's what you're doing. Your new perspective going forward. And it says, don't dwell on the past. By the time that energy is already lowered and it's being utilized, it's already in the past. But when you catch it, when it first come out the gate, all right, you can ride that, that frequency and walk it down through your day, all right, because you know uh, the energy that's being presented for the day. So okay, thank you, Spirit. They telling me to say this. I have a little practice I've done for a long time. That's how I know about this. So I get up early before the day start buzzing. I know everybody can't get up early, so uh, find a schedule or a way to do it on your own. All right. But what I've been doing for years, all right, at least 20 years now. Um, I get up earlier than the time that I have to be at work. So, well, it was a period I couldn't do this because I was working overnights. But okay, never mind that. So I would get up early. So say for instance, if I gotta be out the house about 7 o'clock, I would get up at 4. And that's my time to connect with spirit, to listen. I don't talk, I don't take no calls. I won't um, check my phone. I'm just listening. I'm connecting. It's like I'm not a person who can just jump up and get dressed and run out the house. Okay, some days you may have to, but that is not um that's not productive to me. Your body, when you go to sleep at night, your spirit is astral traveling. All right, and it's collecting what it needs from the ethers. All right. And so when you wake up, there's a cord connected. So when you come back to your body and settle in your body, if you don't lock in and take that time to integrate the new information that um that the transits, you know, through the night have yeah, connect with the new information from the transits from overnight, then this is your body, this is your spirit. You are misaligned. So, all day you're trying to, well, catch up. Because let's say this, you all day you trying to catch up to yourself because you're in the past. All right. Because you still running off yesterday's information, yesterday's downloads. All right. So the spirit is saying, telling me to share that you have to find a time where you can sync back. Your body and your spirit needs this consciousness, or whatever you want to call it. It needs to sync back so you can be in sync. So you have the current information for the day. All right. That's what he's talking about. All right. Is there anything else you want me to share, Spirit? All right. So let me ask about so yeah, this is what you're tapping into. Having this practice of getting the knowing what the daily transits are, connecting with that energy. Now, here's the thing, you're doing that anyway. This happens anyway, but spirit is trying to is letting us know that if you want to capitalize and make the most of use this inspired this sudden spark, all right, or the first spark of the day, you know what I mean? The opportunity, to get this first spark of the day. They want you to capitalize off that. Get used to doing it moving forward so you can uh soar to higher heights. All right. It says flames of passion. Let the flames of your passion light your way, and be mindful of the fires they may ignite in your journey. So never mind all them words. It's just like somebody trying to be poetic, extra poetic. Spirit is saying this, these are where your sparks come from. Again, the early bird catches the first worm. All right. All right. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta find another way to shuffle them. So yeah, get up and catch that first worm. And you can walk down the day. Get up, take a couple hours earlier than you have to be out of the house. No matter what time it is, before you leave the house, before you start interacting with phone calls and stuff like that. I was a cosmetologist for years, and I did not uh receive. I still like that. I'm still like that. I don't receive phone calls before 11 o'clock. And I said that's been my rule. Unless I absolutely have to, you know. Um, I've been running off that rule, I know, for like 25 years. You have to have your boundaries. What is this? Yeah, you have to have boundaries. Okay. All right. So I think I just mixed these. No, I didn't. All right, Spirit. Is there anything you want to share? You want to share anything after this deck? All right. So it says blessing in disguise and setback. All right. On the bottom of the deck, you going from the blessing in disguise was you got setback in something that you did or something you was experiencing. All right. But now you in a season of leveling up. The problem has been solved. Come on, Spirit. You know what? I feel like I was in an old Baptist church. I was ready to push off from this table and run around and run around the table, shaking a tambourine. Come on, Spirit. Spirit say yo, that setback was a blessing in disguise. All right. All right. You moving forward to higher heights. The problem has been solved. Come on now. I'm gonna put that right there. The problem has been solved. Ain't no need to worry. Okay. Because you're going through this, you are experiencing a major shift at this time. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're experiencing a major shift at this time. All right, spirits, is there anything else? Ah, it says your financial stress, that setback you had with that financial stress, uh, is being reconciled because you are connected to the spirit world. Come on now. The spirit world. Yeah. Because you have reconnected. So, meaning you're understanding how things manifest now. You're understanding everything it takes, uh, everything it takes to get you in alignment to receive what it is that you need from the universe. You are now connected to the spirit world. All right. Okay, I'm just gonna get one more. All right. Yes. You're releasing heavy burdens. It's time to celebrate. Come on, Spirit. I'm gonna take it because you now believe in magic. All right. And I say you now believe in magic, the real magic. The universe is magical. This place is magical because we can manifest. All right. You are magical. All right. You are connected to the universe and all there is. All right. It says when you believe in the magic of I just said that. When you believe in the magic of the universe, you activate portals beyond reach of logic. Your energy expands, your vibration shifts, unlocking new dimensions of possibility and serendipity. Yes, I'm gonna end the reading right there. And I'm gonna read that one more time. When you believe in magic, all right, when when you believe in magic, the magic of the universe, you activate portals beyond the reach of logic. Your energy expands and vibration shifts, unlocking new dimensions of possibility and serendipity. Yes. Thank you, Spirit. I like they told me switch the deck after they dropped their signs up here on you. Yeah, they say next deck. I already knew. Yes, this is beautiful. So anything that happened to you in the past, don't worry about it. All right. That was a blessing in disguise. So you can get connected to spirit. So you can create something for yourself that's connected to your heart, that's meaningful, that's something you truly want to be committed to. We not going you're not, I know doggone well you ain't committed to doing something that's draining, soul draining, all right, low paying, soul draining. You know what I mean? So Spirit is sharing with us things, skills to connect with the energy of the day, top of the morning. All right, early bird catch the first worm. So when you understand what these transits, how these transits benefit us, and you get in alignment with that, and you start making plans, um, when you align with it, and you start planning out your day to to that to work with this energy, you can move forward and reach levels that you never thought you could. All right. So it's a time of celebration right now. All right. All right. Because you now believe in the magic of the universe. All right. That's them planets up there ain't just for NASA to be going up there fucking around. No, sir. No, ma'am. All right. All right. So I'm gonna give you an angel number and then we're gonna close out. Um, yes, that was beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. All right. So I gotta go down here and finish this bed before my daughter get back. Oh, what did I say earlier about that? I said when I get stuck on something, I can't let it go. Mm. Look, because that's my passion. You know what I'm saying? I love to make stuff. I'm an artist. So that's something I'm doing from my heart. And so I got fixated on it and I didn't want to let it go. You know what I'm saying? So that's how spirit wants you to be committed to this creative spark or this new opportunity. Make sure that it's something that you can commit to fully. All right? All right. Thank you, Spirit. I like the way they just brought that back. Oh, I love it. Yes. Yes. Y'all stay hydrated. My water at? I'm sitting up here telling y'all, it is so hot, and I'm not complaining. I am not complaining. I appreciate it, but just be mindful, okay? Oh, okay. 5555. Clarity, great transformation. I said that leaf is about a transformation, and we did at one point see great shift. I said something. I think it was in this deck. It says love is right there. Self-expression. Okay. Um, but yeah, I saw great shift somewhere. But anyway, 555, clarity, great transformation, major changes, opportunity, fast pace, forward process. This is the process moving forward. Get up and connect and align uh Allow your spirit to settle back in your body before you just go skipping off in a day. So if this is your spirit, all right, allow it to settle back into you so you can have the new downloads for the day. All right. This is things that we need to be doing for ourselves. We just not jumping up and running out the door. And here's the thing, you're going to be behind yourself, or you're going to be misaligned. The spirit has to connect. It has all the valuable information you need for that day. All right. All right. So clarity. It says you aren't a victim of circumstances, rather you are the beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you are willing to adapt to the shift. Everything is working out for the best. At long last, I keep seeing all this long last. All right. I mean, we said this is long term. So longevity, you know what I'm saying? So okay. Everything is working out for you for the best. At long last, you are accomplishing what you set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end. Yes. 5555. Clarity. All right. Yes. Connecting, aligning with your spirit before you run out and jump into the day. Connecting with the ethers, getting the new downloads that your spirit has to bring. All right. Un- the new information of the day. All right. Lining up with that is going to give you clarity. All right. These are some of the fundamental practices that we need to incorporate in our spiritual foundation. All right. In order to have longevity, or this is part of the being committed to your creative spark that's leading to your destiny, that's going to create stability and renewal in your life. All right. All right. Well, that's all I have for you today. I hope this message helps someone. I really do, because this is great. All right. So may your spirits be uplifted, your hearts remain open, and your paths continue to unfold with purpose. All right. All right. Until next time, stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. Okay. Stay cool. And yeah, stay hydrated and cool. Okay. Bye.